Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're here with another review. Today we have these two Papo figures from the Papo Fantasy World line. Basically it's the same figure just with different paint job. The black one is called Dragon of the Ashes and his product code is 36020, while the other one, the greenish one, is called Emerald Dragon and his product code is 36002. So let's waste no time and have a closer look to these two. First, let's start with this Dragon of the Ashes. Basically it's this two-headed dragon. You can see flame dropping out from the one head and the other one has the mouth closed. And I also notice, you can notice some small difference of the coloration. This one has this more brownish coloration as a head, while this one has this light grayish, almost bluish coloration, I would say. And you can see the fire right here, the flames dropping out really nicely and really well made. This is basically a two-headed dragon. You can see some spikes right here. I don't know why they didn't continue these spikes and to this part of his body. And here you can see the wings. It has this nice sharp claws on the front part to make them look more lethal, more devastating. The faces have been done really nicely. You can see the tongue on this one. The teeth have been painted really nicely, just like the other head as well. This one has the mouth wide open. And again, you can see the eyes, really nicely done, have this nice goldish coloration inside. And also the horns on the top of part of his head are a little bit different. I mean, this horse right here has a little bit more of a pale yellowish coloration, almost greenish I would say, I don't know. But this coloration is the same with the other horns that he has on the entire body of him. While these horns that this head has, the brownish one, are more whitish, I can say. So it's kind of shows you that each head have a different personality. The pose is actually really nice. I like the feet. The nails, they actually have painted the same color with the feet and the rest of his body. And they added this brownish coloration on the top part of his feet to make it look more naturalistic. And underneath here on the belly you can see the Papo logo. It says Papo 2015, made in PRC. Yeah, this is the Dragon of the Ashes. Pretty okay and basically not that big of a dragon. Papo has at least bigger dragons than this one. This is on the small category. And here we have the other dragon, which is the same with the Dragon of the Ashes, and it's called Emerald Dragon. And it has this translucent coloration that Papo used to produce back then. You can see the flame. I like this greenish effect that they added on the plastic, and after it turns out to this purplish and orange coloration for the flame. On this one though, you can't notice too much difference on the heads and on the horns or anything. I think they pretty much look the same as far as the coloration goes, and more simple, not too much detailed. You can see the mouth inside has not painted or anything. You can't see tongue or anything else. But yeah, it's an emerald dragon and we don't have too many of them. We only have one more from Blastoise. I'm gonna show you later on. But yeah, this is overall it's the same pose like the previous one. Nothing to talk about. It has this translucent coloration you can see on the wings and on some parts of the body. Basically it's this emerald dragon. It's full of these emerald diamonds or something like that, whatever you wanna call it. Reminds me of this coloration with this also dragon that we previously reviewed, the ruby and the crystal dragon. This is the crystal dragon. He's also translucent, just like the emerald. Now, which one of these you like the most, it's up to you. I'm not a huge fan of the translucent dragons, if I'm being honest. I prefer actual dragons. I don't like this translucent material on the dragons. I think it should be used only for some flames or some effects if you want to add on the figures, but not the entire figure to look like this. Let's put him right here, just for a size comparison. And we can also add the Dragon of the Forest. We can also add this pinkish flower dragon from Papo. And of course we can also add the Papo Dragon of the Rising Sun, which is this Chinese dragon. So you can see how all of these figures scale with each other. And here he is next to the Blastoise Emerald Dragon. This is not a two-headed dragon, but it's still also an emerald dragon. I think these are the only emerald dragons outside there. I don't know if Safari has produced one, but as far as I know these are, I have to check it out, but as far as I know these are the only two. Now let me show you a closer look to these two together, so you can have a better idea. As you can see, both of these dragons are actually made of emerald. Both of them are really well made. I think maybe I like the plus toy a little bit more, but this one has 2 heads while this one does not. So just to have an idea how these two scale with each other. If you like emerald dragons and you want to extend this collection, I think these two is what you need. Anyway, so this was, guys, for today, the Papo Dragon of the Ashes and the Papo Emerald Dragon figures from the Papo Fantasy World line. Thank you for watching the video, hope you enjoyed it and I helped you out. I'm gonna see you next time. Bye.